And I'm live. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, Weird Kim. Me and Kim and Lord Galehault are here. And probably soon some viewers too. Actually, this looks a bit boring. I'm going to flip this over to the fancy streaming side. Oh my. So smooth. So, yeah. Lord Galehault, the man, the myth, the plastic miniature, Alt Hoffman. This is where we left off. It's been a little while because we had a little bit of a rearrangement in schedule because I needed to go. Well, needed is a strong word, but needed to go to a concert with my girlfriend. So yeah, Virik was kind enough to help me out with that. So it's been a while, but now I'm here. And let's see, this is where we left off. I feel like those large areas on the horse, like the flanks, like the different muscles, they could maybe do with a little bit of some blending. But I feel like we are going to power through, and then maybe we can like tidy up some stuff, like make some little improvements on that later. And I'm thinking we're going to start out by painting this dramatic looking cloak. And I'm going to paint it burgundy, like a dark burgundy color, to echo a color choice on the alternative Joss miniature, which I painted earlier. Porphyrian, I think it's called. And like the name of one of those giants of Greek myth, I believe, Porphyrian. And so I grabbed some Citadel Burgundy, mix it with a little bit of black, and I'm going to, like, I'm painting it gently onto the cloak, trying to stay away from the deepest crevices, which I want to remain black. And if I sound a little bit like an old hag or a crow today, it's because I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm quite all right though. I'm just a little tired, a little sneezy. Yes, it's kind of perhaps the price you pay for going to a concert. At least I don't think I have COVID. It's just, well, just a little cold. So this Saturday I'm going to be hosting a tournament. And it's a small one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Had a little bit of trouble finding motivation for a hobby lately, which can happen sometimes. But like, just doing things anyway, sometimes I can find that, well, I will still have a very good time. I guess you need a motivation, but like hosting a tournament, like I'm not gonna back out of that. So yeah. I've made the commitment. And I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun when I'm there. The hobby block, yeah. Hi, McBluff, how are you doing? Long time no see, because I've been gone. Well, not for that long. Yeah, I think sometimes, like during winter or late fall, sometimes during like January, I have trouble finding motivation to do stuff that I like doing. So I'll just end up doing something that feels like very low, very low, what should I call it, low effort, like play video games that have very short games or just watching a show. And I think that's probably like, you should be able to tell yourself that that's okay. We might need some downtime. But then again, sometimes I get the feeling that if I just push myself a little bit to just do something, I might be better off for it. Chat not loading on the stream. No, I can see it. Cannot everyone else see it? Maybe I'm a little slow. If I didn't reply right away, I mean, it's because I'm a little bit under the weather. Started a new job recently, getting ready for uni applications. Awesome. That's yeah, I'm pretty good. Just a slight cold, just a little bit under the weather, but I'm quite all right. Hope it doesn't get worse because right now it's very, very all right. I just get tired easily and I sneeze and stuff. So, what's your new job? And as usual, you don't have to answer questions that you don't want to discuss, but congratulations on the new job. And all right, the chat box is very empty. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, so if we're live on YouTube, I guess I might not see those comments, those chat messages. That's, thank you for pointing that out. I didn't actually notice it. Hosted a restaurant. Cool. Did you enjoy it? Also, what are you going to study? I'm actually thinking of maybe studying some UX design. I've long missed studying. I guess in a way it might be that like rose-tinted glasses view, but like I kind of miss studying and learning and stuff. So maybe I'll study UX design. I will still do painting commissions and illustrations. But I guess I'll have to be a little more choosy on which ones I accept, since I won't have as much time if I do end up studying. Awesome. I'm sure you're a great host. What kind of a restaurant is it? Applied to a UK school called Salford to study film, TV, and set design. Ooh, exciting. Do you expect that it'll be tough getting in? Will there be like application tests? Or is it like best grades before anything? Hi, Bashil. How are you doing? I'm a little bit under the weather, but pretty good still. How are you doing? I swapped to pure Burgundy. I'm like, what the hell is it called? Nar Burgundy. In Norway working. Cool. So like Norway, I had a Norwegian girlfriend once. Well, actually she was from Sweden, but it was really not very strategic to have a Norwegian girlfriend. Because Norway is so expensive. And like the Swedish crown is worth less than the Norwegian one, I believe. So like they get much higher salaries in Norway. So like, oh God, it was so expensive being there. Norwegian partners are like premium price to hang out with. Like, I remember being so stressed going to the movies with her, and like just the price of popcorn, and oh God, it was so stressful. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm glad you'll be able to join us. Um, like hi Katrin Lama. Hi Virek. How are you doing, Katrin and Virek? Yeah, progress in Horsey is going pretty well. I do like looking at it again. And thanks again for filling in for me last Tuesday. That was really kind of you. But like, I feel like I should probably do a little bit more blending if I find the time. And the horse's different muscular areas. Sometimes when you talk about like a subject you're painting, it just gets really weird. And the horse's different muscular areas. Oh, God. Wrapping up work. Nice. Kim is speaking Polish. Dzień dobry. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. Well, I don't have a Norwegian girlfriend anymore. I couldn't afford it. that was actually years ago. Um, it's just I got an association, or I thought of it because Vishal said that they're working in Norway, and like my association then to that is like working, money, Norway, expensive. Huh. That's really my thought pattern. All right. Okay. Sorry to give you too much credit, Kim. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and it's driving my girlfriend crazy because I'm like trying to say phrases now and then like I don't really have people to talk Spanish with, and so she's the victim of that. She sometimes replies in Russian, which I don't understand. So reasonable retaliation, I suppose. Tried to trick you, like trick you in teaching you incorrect phrases, or just something else? Okay, so I'm going to highlight the burgundy, and I'm going to do that by mixing in a tiny bit of bone white, a tiny bit of pink, because when mixing in the bone white, you lose a little bit of saturation, and I don't want to lose too much of it. I never do that. Knowing French, nice. I almost said Canadian the other day, and I was like, wait, I mean French, and then I said French. Because like we've been watching some, we've had a little bit of a, I'm gonna butcher his name, but it's okay because French is okay to butcher. The language, don't butcher the people, that's mean. Denis Villeneuve, like, trying to pronounce things. His movies, they were really good, and one of them was in Canadian French, Canadian French. When I was while they were visiting, one of them simply said, "Have you ever been in Norway in November?" That goes very well for Sweden too, especially like Gothenburg, down on the west coast where I live. Generally, like wet and miserable. Although, like we do have snow currently, so that's kind of cozy. Although it's a bit too thawy. Um, it's funny with Sweden because, like, one would think that we'd be used to snow, but it feels like pretty much, maybe not every year, but almost, there's chaos with like not really like schools canceling, but in traffic with buses and stuff, there'll be chaos. Ah, okay, Kim. God, my brain is so slow today. I need to like read some things twice. Huh. So, Vashil, are you painting anything special for the tournament? Maybe I could use this miniature. Although I'd have to do some bases. I really don't know how I should base these guys. So the tournament then that I'm hosting this Saturday, together with my friend Damien, not the Arcanist Master, different Damien. It's to raise money for cancer research. So That's pretty cool. Like all the ticket, like all the money from the tickets actually is going to cancer research, which Damien works with. And our tournament actually got postponed a little bit. Originally, it was going to be early fall. Then it got postponed because of life reasons. And Damien's working with breast cancer research. So I was like a little bit worried that people would be like, what? It's Movember, it's prostate careness awareness month, and you're raising money for breast cancer, which I think gets more money generally. Like, I was a little nervous that some people might be upset, but like, put that in the description of the event, like explaining why. I hope people will understand. Basically, my friend wanted to host a tournament for the research he's doing professionally. So I hope everyone will just see that it is a good cause. And it would be awesome to host something raising money for like prostate cancer research too. Although I won't be able to do that myself this year, at least. Things move so quickly this time of the year. It's like it's gonna be Christmas any day now, right? Always feels like that. Very excited. So hope you get a good turnout. Thanks. Like it's a small event. It's often not super easy getting huge crowds at events in Sweden. I I don't remember how many we were at the nationals. Maybe we were 14 or something. So this event is only going to be 10 people. Like I'm sure one could host an event in a game that is more popular around here, but like then again, like we want to play Malifaux, right? I want to play Malifaux, so I'm going to do a Malifaux event. Look at me trying to do like logical gymnastics. Kid maintenance. Oh no. Manipulative little bastards. Good luck with the kids. Hashtag not all kids. Could maybe glaze a little red on some of these like cloaky bits later if I want it to be a little more red, a little less piggy pink. Cheers. Thanks for dropping by. Just trying to follow along the upper parts, sort of ridges of these folds. Some fuel. Excuse me. Thanks for following, Winter's Night. So Kim, is the YouTube chat working? Because I can't see it. Should I reload the page or is it? Thanks. Just a mild spritz of Wallaby gone. Yeah, I should do it. So I was delighted to see that Radek won the UK Nationals. Awesome. I had the pleasure to play Radek and get severely crushed by his Von Chill play at the Six Nations. That was a lot of fun. Great guy. Oops. I smacked the lamp there. I'm sorry. Hope that noise wasn't excruciating. I wonder if I should do the lower part of the cloak dirtier. What do you guys think? Should we do the? Should we do some stains on the lower part of the cloak, like up here? Or should we leave it clean? Kind of soothing painting these. Little lines. Oh, the chat window seems to be working. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Such a nice guy, this Waldo. Take that, technological demons. Techno demons. That's some doom stuff there. Trying to gently draw thin lines of this off-white and burgundy mix. Trying to not hit that lamp. Sorry. Probably goes for most people, but I get clumsier the more tired I am. It's tough. Maybe it's just my little inner imp trying to express her musical desires, needs by playing drums with the lamp. Pretty sure most people have an inner imp, mischievous part of you. Oops. Try not to paint outside of the camera angle. Not my smoothest work, I guess, but the angle is a little awkward. So has anyone seen the Cabinet of Curiosities? I mean, kind of interesting to watch it. Interested to watch it. But I haven't. I did see the Midnight Club, and I kind of liked it, although the ending was perhaps a little underwhelming. Season ending. Like I really like Midnight Mass. Been in a little bit of a horror craze, hasn't the media lately? Wonder why. I really like Halloween. I didn't watch a whole lot of horror stuff as a kid, but I like watching some now. What if Waldo had its own horror movie or a little TV series? Waldo's weird and worrisome murders mischiefs. It's a working name. Placeholder. The weird and wondrously villainous acts of Waldo, the imp. Going for probably the brightest highlights now of the cloak. I want it to be a little war torn. I mean, look at the sculpt. It's meant to be, so I'm doing a little bit of a texture highlight, interrupting some of the lines. Just like my favorite thing to do, I know. You know, I miss playing Neverborn. Never really played Neverborn in 3rd edition. Because, like, Dead Man's Hand stuff. But do you have Pandora? And Marcus? Right, nobody wants to be friends with someone playing Pandora. I forgot. Okay, let's paint some leather probably next. Yeah. Actually, why not? I'm gonna do like this little scratch needed a dark. There. Yeah. So I'm gonna use some dried bark to paint some leather. That and then we got the fur on the saddle as well. Such a cozy saddle. Thinking the reins will be a different color. I'm not entirely sure if I want them like more saturated or not. Yeah. No, I think I'm going to do that in a different color. Suppose I could have painted them burgundy, but I didn't. Also mix this with a little bit of steel agent drab to paint the hooves. Hoofies. Trying to leave a black line between hoof and skin. Fur? Do you say fur when it's a horse, or do you say skin, or do you complicated stuff? I don't know. Hide, maybe. Just mixing in a little bit of beige paint to highlight the leathers. I actually mix in a little bit off-white. I wonder what mischief my cat is doing. I heard sounds of mischief. Trying to like gently stipple this on to make a little bit of an interesting texture on the hooves. we got that cozy fur is sitting on. Let's paint it rhino side. Good old rhino side. I'm painting on in little dabs the fur so I can leave some black showing as shadow. Right, we got this bit of leather too to the shield. I forgot that. And his leather belt. And his horn. I could paint that brown too. Missed a little bit earlier here, I think. And some more fine brown, I'd say. Oops. Gotta stop doing that. There's some more fine brown. I missed. There we go. Just like gently dotting it on there and like, well, not quite vertical, but like 90 degrees. Little wipes. Giving the firm a really warm brown tone. I don't really want the fur to just disappear with the other brown, discrete leather brown parts. This way, with this warm brown, it contrasts pretty well with the cold black hide of the horse. Mixing in a little bit of off-white and a tiny bit of yellow. Doing thin little highlights. There we go. Right. For the leather belt, we'll do like a similar one, but we'll dull it down a little bit. Mixing the one-finger brown with a little bit of dried bark. Just to tone it down a little bit and get a little bit of variation. And adding a little bit of white to that for highlights. And then I want to paint the horn. I think I want it darker further up. Actually, might just have to paint it like sort of a gray instead, because it'll risk disappearing into this fur in the background. Maybe if I do it more red, brown. Okay, so I don't know about the horn. Maybe I should have just painted gray. I think now it's time to paint the reins. I'm gonna paint them Galehault dark sea blue. Like a very dark turquoise or teal. It's like petrol, kind of petrol blue. I think it goes kind of well with the burgundy and the magenta we're gonna put in later. Going for spooky kind of magical, warlocky colors. Wonder why the horsey has a hole in its chest like that. That's even call it chest. I don't know about horse anatomy. going to highlight that by adding in a little bit of white and light blue. Painting along the edges of the reins with the side of the brush really helps. Not the tip, but the side of it. I did when I reached that upper part of that mid or lower ridge, so I did use the tip of the brush over there because there's like little folds in the reins. The detail up here. Hi, Spiredine. How did the job work museum event go? We're having a really calm stream right now. Everyone just zoned out, I think. Or maybe people distracted them with candy or pastries. I'm sure that's what happened. I've had lussebullar today. They are awesome. Surprisingly well. Woo! The best kind of surprise is a good one. And other obvious things to say. I'm a little under the weather today. So like my brain isn't super quick. You wish you weren't eating this candy. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't want to donate my brain though. What if I am the local racer? I do have a book on necromancy in my bookcase, actually. What? MTG Arena is down? Oh no. Self-made tenants, maybe? Did I trick you into playing more Magic? I'm sorry. Have you guys painted anything cool recently? Recently? Okay, I'm gonna. Right, he's got this. I think this is supposed to be like part of his torso. Like he's super muscular. I think we'll just do that in some sort of drab gray color. Where's the drab gray color? There. Skaven Blight. Dinge. Dinge. A dingy color is exactly what we need for this purpose. For this, dubious detail. Like, is it skin? Is it a tight body glove? Is it armor? I don't know. But I don't want to paint it skin. It seems a little silly. Seems silly. I'm a bit suspect. Oh no. Yeah, that's rough. If it doesn't work, maybe sell them? I don't know. You have to buy the whole keyword to see. The secret keyword is beautiful. I need to go back to mine sometime. They're speed painted. Which almost feels wrong because of how beautiful the crew is. Only plebs buy less than the whole keyword? Wow, only plebs have painting funk. No, no, that's not true. I'm being mean. Don't you have any miniatures unpainted already that excite you? It's me, I'm pleb. Okay. Memory is strong right now in the chat. Insidious Madness are a fun 3D puzzle to build. And they're really maybe more, they're really fun to paint as well. I've built 3, but only painted 1. Put together nightmares. Night terrors. Yeah, I remember building those. I survived those. Also survived Goryeo somehow. Not sure how. Owned piles. Yeah, I haven't built those. Flex. Flex indeed. I'm not sure I was flexing. I'm thinking more like I was, like processing it. Post-traumatic stuff. Kind of. I don't know. Okay. Not quite happy with the reins yet. Yeah, there's so many cool factions. I often have trouble deciding. I'm back on Arcanists now. My love Hoffman is there too, so and Marcus. It's not a bad place to be. I love those dudes. And I recently built the mechanized pork chop, actually. I couldn't find it for a while. I put it in a you know, one of those smart places to put stuff. Yeah, Hoffman. You like Hoffman too? As well. Yeah, I do recall you having a Hoffman crew, Kim. Okay, time to bring out the Galehault Warlord Purple. Your favorite character in the universe. In the universe? Oh my. But the whole universe? Hmm. Wow. Hmm. The Fathers. Okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, like, I like him too. It's just like, I don't know. Big stuff. Okay, this might look super garish, but I think we're gonna tone it down a bit. Like, only a little spot will be this strong magenta, I think. I want to do like a fade. Yeah, I do like Hoffman as a character as well. I missed that eye slightly. There we go. A little bit of purple. Sir, there's smoke coming out of my horse. Purple smoke. I think Molly is my favorite character in Malifaux. I like her a lot. Took the liberty of checking out this horse, and the only reason he was standing on his perch was because he had been nailed there. This is the next horse. Yes, ceased to be. I'm confused. What are we talking about? The fact that I pinned this horse to a wine cork. The Norwegian part sketch. All right. British humor. It's just resting, you know? Just resting. Pining for the fjords. Hmm. It could be it. Could well be it. Like I was gonna do kind of toned down models and paint jobs for this box, and like in a way I did it, but then someone told me to paint magenta ice and porphyrion, which was the first miniature we painted, and so now magenta is like the spot color. The puppy pop, 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 pop. Matches your nails. Awesome. Oh, was it you? I'm so sorry. I forgot. Of course it was you. I should have known. So like his eyes, his own eyes, should they be magenta? Probably. Or orange. Like if you look at this guy, it's obviously like super evil. And the best thing to have when you're super evil, other than like maybe some sort of enchanted rings, is probably glowing eyes. Eyes, not aisles. Why is talking so hard? Why is it so hard to speak? Glowing aisles. Oh, you mean glowing eyes? No. Glowing aisles. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, sir. Excuse me, but there's a hole in my horse and it's belching some foul purple magenta colored smoke. Do you think it's safe to breathe? Do you think it's safe to ride the horse? Hello, kitty cat. Pretty sure this is against regulations. Duke of Harrington will beat you with a stick if you ride a horse with magenta smoke. It is entirely against regulations. Highlight the smoke with some dark sea blue. Green? Blue. Yes, blue. Like the outer parts of it. I think I might actually wash it down with some black though. Needs to be lavender smoke. Oh no. Wait, why? Why is this wrong? But lavender is right. This is tyranny. It's preposterous, really. Something I've started to like doing is just adding a little bit of bright yellow to like pink magical effects. I just think it looks quite striking, so I might do that. Here we shall see. So this flail looks kind of scary because it's got unregulated smoke. It's a sensor, or maybe it's supposed to be fire, and smoke coming out of the fire as it does, as it tends to do. Okay, just a little bit of black wash on. My cat thinks I'm talking nonsense, and she's right. Just a little bit of black wash on the dark parts of the smoke. Darken it back down a bit. Concentrate it towards the outer parts. And whilst that dries, I'm going to have a little bit of a break. And then I'm going to go back in and do some more cool detailing of that glowy stuff. So see you in 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that. Ciao. Okay, so time to continue painting. Finish that magical smoky stove. Hi, kitty cat. My cat is a little bit disappointed because she didn't get as much food as she wanted to. It's because she got more food earlier. Poor guy. I think Spardine's just being random and silly, as I was. Bring back some dark sea blue highlights on the magical smoke. It's important to state that it's magical. Else maybe someone would miss that. And don't forget that side. And then maybe another little highlight. So I just mix the dark sea blue with a little bit of off-white to make this highlight. Don't want to highlight this too much because I want it to still be quite dark here towards the end of the wisp. The wisp of smoke. Oh, wow, really? That would be a lot of fun. Would be awesome. I would offer you to sleep on our pull-out bed sofa thingy, but it's already taken, I'm afraid. Be so fun if you came, though. Cats? Kitty? Excuse me. So my cat often just complains whenever I cough or sneeze. I think it maybe I mentioned before, but she gets really mad. But then right now she's not in the room, so I'm safe, I guess. Right, super allergic. That is a thing. Oops. Sensitivity to airborne cat defense systems. Okay, so time for small brush. Small needed. Time for very small brush. And can we get a little bit of a highlight in the middle of these eyes? Yes, we can. Is it going to be visible? Not quite. But it's there. Hey. Horsey eyes. Well, that made it worse. It was better the first time. Man. Hate it when I do that. Trying to improve something and then it ends up being worse than before the attempt. There we go. Yeah, like there's still spots for the attorney, so you're very welcome to come and it'd be great to see you again. Although, like, completely understand if you can't make it. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to make an overseas tournament next time. Really not happy with how this Hornets turned out. We seem to be 10 people right now. There were a couple of extra maybes from Helsingborg. Don't know if they'll be coming or not. And it's a 3-game tournament with games the length of 2 hours and 45 minutes. Will be GothCon number, is it 7? Not GothCon, Galehault. Although I have not TO'd all of those. Just most of them. Couple I co-TO'd with my friend Johan Overberg, and maybe Henrik TO'd one of them. It's embarrassing, I forget. Hi, Sebamonta, how are you doing? Celebrating your entrance by slamming my lamp with the paintbrush for like the umpteenth time. I do apologize. I'm adding in a little bit of yellow paint. That's there's just something with transition from pink or magenta to yellow, and I think it's really cool. Stands out very well, and it's some interesting, cool contrast. I mean, it's not very strange with how purple and yellow are contrasting colors. Oh, complementing colors. Complementary. Whew, we got there. Commissioner Cornelius Bass Crew. Cool. So for Paul Bass 2 and Pearl. Awesome. That's cool. Do you have pictures of them? Sure, I'll see them on Instagram. Oh shit, yeah, that's a lot of money. Well, if we swap the cost of the fundraiser from cancer research to bringing you over. Maybe that's a bad joke. I'm sorry. This is, of course, important stuff. I'm not taking this lightly. So painting these like indented areas is always a little strange. Because like, especially if like if you want it to be glowy, because it's going to be in shadow. So that's a limiting factor. Unless you, of course, like drill into it and put a light there. That's a cool thing to do. It's not what we're doing though. Yeah, Yeah, I'd love to see them. This is cool. Hope I'm not making people nauseous with how much I've turned this miniature this past couple of minutes. Well, I can't promise nobody will judge you, but we did have several young lows last time. It's a steep price for not being judged. You can certainly play young low too. Play whatever you want. Picks her up. Cool. I'll make sure to check. Hobby. Right. I was looking for art. Damn, that looks really good. Love those Austringers. Hey, they look really good in green and blue. It's a beautiful crew you got there. Love it. Oh, those horses are amazing. Really nice. Thank you. What a treat. I was actually thinking if maybe I should do some markings on the horse here. Like, well, basing is really fun. Those are some really cool bases. There's a really cool effect with the sandworm. Gives it a real sense of movement. Hard on the bump. No! This is a dark, evil, mean, and cool looking horse. We'll have none of that love symbol stuff. No. No, 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 no. I mean, what would Galehault's cool friends say? Evil butterfly. See, I was thinking more like, regular markings. Like maybe like this. Oh, that's kind of cute, isn't it? Like white socks. It's called socks in English too, right? At least in Sweden we call this a sock. Pretty sure that's like international stuff. Unless unless there's like a posh, silly British word for it. No, that's not a sock. That's a wee bit of cream. I'm embarrassing myself. No, I'm not gonna paint a skull. But I was thinking this kind of realistic, like color markings. Aren't they called markings? This actually does make the horse look kind of cute. I guess it helps also that the horse is kind of small. Daddy, can I have a pony? Said Lord Galehault when he was a wee lordling. And he got one with smoke coming out of its chest. It's cheaper that way. Yeah, it's a very slow Tuesday. Like record slow. Wonder where everyone's at. We had a few people popping in and out, but like people have their own stuff, I guess. At least we're making good progress. Sorry, I got a little quiet. Sometimes the last hour, if there's not a lot of chatting, my brain isn't always the best at coming up with things to say constantly. Um, Num num paint. Maybe everyone's Christmas shopping. Yeah, Black Friday hype. Do you guys buy stuff on Black Friday? I might find myself opening the Steam store, being like, maybe I should, and then I'm like, wait, I have a whole lot of games I haven't played. And then I get this whole sort of gamer life crisis. The FOMO. I've played through so few single player games this year. Like, yeah. Okay, finished Resident Evil Village. And then it's probably something else, but I don't quite recall right now. I played a whole lot of multiplayer. Oh, yeah? What busts are you going to buy? I actually never painted a miniature bust. I mostly paint for gaming. Possibility of gaming. I'm sure it's fun though. So there is something I just realized. Sit. I don't know. Sorry for my rambling mumbling. Just looking at the artwork. A few from Pedro Fernandez's works. Cool, I'm not quite familiar. Dark Oz diorama. Oh, that sounds exciting. There's, I mean, the horse is supposed to be like some shadowy, magical, shadowy, wispy mount, I think. And like, these little wisps on the feet, like, could just be that it's got very hairy feet. But I think the thing, like, it's supposed to be like wispy, shadowy stuff. I'm seeing a lot of words today. Maybe this will turn out like shit. I don't know. There's this little detail kind of showing the semi-corporeal nature of this beast, almost. Sorry, fine steed, not beast. I don't know. I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit. What is the most fun bust you've painted? like most happy with, or that was just the most fun? Baba Yaga bust. Mean John Wick? Sorry, very bad joke. No, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that turned out really cool. I love witches too. Witches are the best. I think. Aren't witches the best? This is when someone says, depends which witches. Well, isn't this a magical pony? You like sandwiches? I do too. Sandwiches are like, I mean, especially if you count like pizza and hamburgers, which are basically kind of almost sandwiches, and sandwiches are like amazing, right? I don't know if I like this. Uh, Mama Z. Mama Z in the house. Chicken leg house. Painting over. A calzone. A hot dog is kind of a sandwich. If you think about it. Now I want to eat hot dogs. I guess I could. But I kind of don't want to eat more bread. I've had like 3 saffron buns today. Yum. Sandwich stream. Mm-hmm. Fuel. So I'm thinking bases for these, like maybe like battlefield with weapons and skeletons and stuff. I don't know. Corpses? What do you think? How should I base this? Oh, I'm glad you think so. You mean the Lionhead pelt? If you look up Play Weird on YouTube, I think you can probably find the video of me painting that. So how are you doing, Asrian? Like generally, the Play Weird streams are uploaded to Play Weird on YouTube in case people like for situations like that. Crisis. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. It's nice to have that option. Oops. Do we want the horse to have like scar too? Like a total badass? Maybe. We all know badasses have scars, or at least that scarred individuals are automatically badasses. No, Spiridine, that's not what I said. Not at all. Does that just look shit? Maybe. Does it work for you? Also, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, probably. Probably. So next week I'll actually be streaming again, and we'll tackle the oh god, what are they called? Minions of the box. They're hollow fiends indeed. They're hollow fiends. I knew it was something Dark Soulsy. And we'll see if we'll paint. We might paint 3 at the same time. Good way to deal with painting minions. And it should be fun. So we'll paint some really sickly looking or dead looking skin, I think. Hollow looking skin, I'm sure. Should be fun. So I think this guy's pretty much done. Could maybe do with some touch-ups as usual, but like usually if I look at a miniature, like, because I find it a little bit difficult, like when you got the camera in your face, sometimes you miss some little things which you'd otherwise see. Me, look, maybe I just need one of those lamps with a magnifying glass. I'm getting old. Like too little butter spread over too much bread or something like that. Because what we've got left from this box is Hollow Fiends and the counts as Melissa Core. Weeping Huntress, you're a hero. Thanks. Sad, sad lady. So I hope you liked this version of Lord Galehault. It was a fun miniature to paint, and I'm sure it'll look cool with the other guys. So this about wraps it up for today. It's been great hanging out with you guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday for some more Lost Kingdom, Fallen Kingdom? Goodness, with the Hollow Fiends. Cool. Thanks a lot, and take care. See you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.